cinema matinee. I ain't got $7.50 to pay.
Everybody now.
Rio de Janeiro, the land of Carnival, samba,
boobies,
big titties.
booties.
The first thing I think of is Duran Duran.
I knew somebody was going to do that. Her name is Rio. You know, if Leon was here, he would have been singing that.
He would have started singing.
Yeah,
right from
he
the
knows
get-go.
all the
Stop
lyrics
him.
from start to finish. Yeah,
I think he was a part of Duran Duran.
he
was just Duran.
He signed them. Yeah.
This is not even about a character named Rio. I mean, it is set in Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, from the brightly colored plumage of the birds that are the main characters in this to the crazy ass costumes people wear at Carnival.
South America is where you find a lot of ass on women. And this movie knows it. There's a lot of cartoon ass. I mean, it's like animals bouncing off of that ass. Yeah, seriously.
So the furries are going to love this.
This is the kind of movie they love to bring in the over ethnic types. You know, you always got to have a character coming in, rolling his neck and talking about, I'm about to drop my thing down. All of them are the fat, sassy black woman. These are the birds and animals that would be at the Jerry Springer show.
Why is the Spanish bird got to have 13 kids?
This is the kind of thing where they would have a bird come on and talking about, you are not the father. That bird was out there, Now, this is the company that did Ice Age. In fact, the director, he did like the last two Ice Age movies, a guy named Carlos Saldana. And this movie is like an homage to his homeland. So the story centers around a very blue, domesticated macaw, appropriately named Blue, who's voiced by Jesse Eisenberg, and his owner that he grew up with when he was abandoned as a child, Linda. And Linda and Blue, you know, they're the best of friends. But one day, this guy who runs an aviary in South America says, you know, you have a very rare bird, and we need to have that bird breed with this bird of the same species we have. These two birds are the only two birds of their kind.
And she does not want to do it.
Linda just cock blocking.
I know, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, the bird can't even fly because he ain't had no ass yet. You know what I'm saying?
And he does not want to do it because they like their little bookstore that they hang out in and have
Minnesota.
In Minnesota and have a
That's
ritual,
where the
a daily
bestiality comes into
ritual.
play.
You know, I mean,
I want to f them.
she says, all right, I'll bring the birthday. She's worried about it. And sure enough, when they bring, you know, innocent Blue over to this aviary, they have a plant in there. This evil cockatoo played by Jermaine, what's his name?
Jermaine Clements.
He's just acting like a sick bird because he's ugly anyway. And Blue's sweet. Blue's like, hey, I hope you feel better. And that bird's like, you. Really, that bird gives him a look like, you the first one I'm gonna get. And he's a plant in there to like pretty much help these poachers break in so that they can steal these two birds. And so Blue gets taken. He's caught out in the wild, can't fly. He's on like a chain with the Anne Hathaway bird, Jules. So Jules wants to be free. Blue wants to get back with his owner, Linda.
Yeah.
But before any of that can happen, they got to get separated from each other while also trying to survive the wild out there, being stuck out in the rainforest. I like some of the voices, and I was pleasantly surprised by some of them because I couldn't understand. I didn't know who they were. Like, there's two birds in here.
Will.i.am and
God, can't get away from these goddamn black-eyed peas, man.
I know, right?
Once that bird started shaking and getting down, talking about, I'm going low. I was like, man, that's goddamn Will.i.am. I know. I want to pluck his ass and eat him with some black-eyed peas.
Was that bird wearing a Tron suit?
He hangs out with another bird voiced by Jamie Foxx. They have these numbers that not only take advantage of being, you know, in Rio de Janeiro, but they use the colors so well too. I mean, there's a point where they actually are in Carnival. The animals have great texture on them with feathers and stuff, very elaborate. You can tell where the work went in on those characters.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
There's two scenes where Jamie Foxx and Will.i.am do musical numbers. One of them is the kind of, like I said, the kind of reggaeton, electronic samba type mixture they have in a club. And I was like, man, there's a live ass club here. It's a club for birds. You know, and I was like, shit makes you want to get dressed up like a bird and try to get into this. You know, it's like, it was really cool.
It's not even so much that the song itself is any good.
Yeah.
It's that the songs are animated so well. They're like really colorful and full of motion and really innovative to watch. I mean, they're mesmerizing and this is so rare these days, even for animation, they make fantastic use of the 3D. I was just like, wow, blown away with how good the film all throughout, but especially in the musical numbers, really took advantage of using the 3D.
There were things that really annoyed me in the beginning. Even some characters I thought I wouldn't like. George Lopez.
Yeah, I don't like his character in here. He's the lowest point of this film.
Really? I liked his
unfortunately.
character.
I just thought it wasn't very well drawn, and he's not very good in it.
You'll remember the song that was playing when I first laid eyes on you. Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking.
And I thought Tracy Morgan was going to get on my nerves, but he did make me laugh as a bulldog with an extreme case of slime mouth.
I think I know what to do.
So story-wise, this is the lower end of these talking animal animated movies. It usually involves all these characters going from point A to point B. Point B usually meaning we got to get back home. And along the way, the characters make a lot of funny faces and talk really loud. I enjoyed this enough to where I would give it a solid matinee. Those things that I don't like, there was enough in here to not let me get past it. But by the end, I let it all go. I came out shaking my ass for this movie.
Lots and lots, just a huge amount of failed jokes. Most of the visual gags work great because the animators are on the top of their game. But I can't give it a full price as much as I'd like to because of all the shortcomings of the story, some mediocre voice acting. But as it is, I'm going to give it a high matinee.
Again, I hate to bring it back to this. Everything has ass in this movie. I mean,
But that's true in South America. You go there, the parrots have just amazing asses.
You go there, it's like like Adam birds that have baboon asses. Like that's how much ass is in South America. You think the women there have asses?